to Ballet Popular.
Helping you build your passion and influence through dance. My name is Ibrahim Perez.
And my name is Maria Chapari.
And here,
in Ballet Popular, we said it already.
Yes, welcome to the show, or weekly show. So guys, what is the topic of the day? Maria is gonna talk to you about it while I check for messages and make everything work. Okay.
So as you know or might not know, because there was not much advertisement for this event, for World Ballet Day, they went live to showcase a lot of companies around the world. So today we will talk about that video, the live stream video that they did.
Exactly. So it was a very interesting spectacle.
Yes.
So technically we're reviewing as dancers and as spectators and see, what did we like, what was great, what was bad. So let's begin.
Yeah, so World Ballet Day, I guess they established that day is to celebrate ballet. So they want to give you an inside look of how some of the biggest companies around the world are run. You want to see the dancers taking classes, then the rehearsal process. Some people let you see the facilities as well.
So, by the way, if you are here, please make sure you let us know you're here. Say hello, how you doing, thumbs up, happy face.
Say hi. And if you watch, if you have any input to say,
yes, let us know what you think. Did you like it? What was so important about it? Because lately it has been open, 3 years now? 2 years?
I think it was the third year then.
So it's the third year they're doing this, and it's actually pretty good in one way, but in another way it's not that great. And that's what we're gonna talk about, my people. So it's an amazing day, kind of waking up, but I'm excited because I'm gonna go off on this. So we find out through Facebook, but I feel that the advertising wasn't that strong.
It wasn't. I happened to find it because somebody shared it. And then I saw a couple advertisement sponsored posts on Facebook by San Francisco Ballet, not even from the people that were organizing that. So I don't think it was pushed to the people much.
I feel, let's talk about the good thing first. So let's focus. The good thing is that they opened the doors for the first time, so you can see what it means to be a dancer, the process, the classes, the rehearsals, the repetitions over and over. And for you dance lovers and people that just happen to bump into this video, that's, we're talking about the World Day of Ballet and how this is like a new beginning of companies to show and displays their beautiful, companies. I think I'm repeating myself.
Yes.
But yes, so it's amazing because you get to see them working, It's not like the thing that you already prepared to dance. It's like you see the mistakes, you see the people trying to do their best, but they're not working out well. So
see behind the scenes, because usually you get to see the final result, the final product, everything is put together, the production, the scenery, but you don't really see always
what they go through, and the whole process.
The process,
So the first thing I it was part of that, you get to see several companies all over the planet doing what they love. The process is the same. They take classes, they give you a little bit intro of the things, and they just drive you through the whole process.
So pretty much every company is run the very similar way.
It runs for a full 24 hours.
That live stream happened for 22 hours.
So non-stop. So they just keep connecting from from London to Australia, and then from Canada. So that's how they do it. By the way, they said that after the streaming, it was going to be available on YouTube and different, platforms, but I didn't find much.
So that was the problem because, 22 hours, people have jobs to do, people are sleeping some of the hours because in Australia the time is different.
In Russia the same thing.
So you cannot really watch the company. For example, it's the start of the Australian ballet. It was already around midnight.
Yeah, very late for us in New York, but you understand, time changes for every country. But and then it's pretty okay. It was pretty good.
But then it was the turn of Bolshoi Ballet, for example, and I really wanted to watch that.
Yeah, we were waiting for that until 2 in the morning.
I watched the first little part. They were teaching a little boys class and little girls class doing floor bar. But then I fell asleep. I couldn't stay up to watch it. So yeah, what we're saying, they said that it's gonna be available to watch it afterwards and all these things.
But it wasn't. Anyway, so let me go back to that. The thing is that, you're really excited because you want to see this. And then I feel the timing These people need to figure out better timing. You know, I know in Russia and New York and different countries times are different, but maybe find a time that everybody will be kind of able to tune in, because 2 a.m. is not really a good time to watch. Everybody got to go to bed, sleep,
It's
get ready.
fine.
So,
I think it's fine to do it throughout the whole day, but at least when the live broadcasting finishes, the people that run the website, they could easily just chop up the video in the different companies, so people are able to watch back what they missed. Because I tried to load it on the computer and my phone, and I've been waiting and waiting. Nothing happens. Not loading.
No. My people over there that are running the World Day of Ballet website, whatever organization you are, you gotta get up together with your website, because that's crashing.
Yeah,
anyway, 1 second. Hello to Mr. Yanis. He's watching right now. Big hello from New York City. Carry on.
Hey.
Okay, carry on.
So yeah, a lot of the companies were able to get their own part and post it separately on YouTube. So that's why we're able to see a lot of the things. But some of the things were...
Yeah, but we did watch it. I mean, because we wanted to talk about it. We watched it and we find out it was very interesting. First of all, my people, I'm going to be myself. I'm not going to be here telling you what is so pretty. I'm going to tell you everything. The first thing that I hate is the fact that it's the biggest marketing campaign for ballet, which is great, but at the same time is bad. Because this company get together with this other media company, and they organize this ballet. I see the point of them doing this to reach out to people and, you know, and show you what we do, but also they are selling you a lot of ballets, a lot of things in your face constantly. Oh, this is Miss Cuchi Cuchi dancing Tuki Tuki. But, you know, remember that we're going to be in this season starting, that's fine. I understand that, but they emphasize a lot into the season and what they're doing because they're trying to sell tickets, which is fine. But my opinion as an spectator, taking out my side of being a dancer, is that, you know, you're telling me to watch you doing, but you don't give me the freedom to watch it the way I wanted to watch. So you pretty much is dictating me the way how it's supposed to be watched. So we're going to go back on them. Any thoughts on that?
So what do you mean? Like, what was the way you want to watch it?
For example...
You mean you're watching live?
No, it's not about watching live. It's about the description. First of all, when I watch the San Francisco Ballet and National Ballet of Canada, they got this weird commentator that is talking ballet like it's a sport. Which is fine, you know, they displayed the letter for the dancer. Oh, Ibrahim Perez, he has been a soloist for 2 years and he's very dedicated and worked really hard. That's great.
That's good, yeah.
You are displaying your talent. But and then during the class, if I'm a spectator and I'm brand new, I don't know anything about ballet at all. I mean, if some woman is kicking the leg, the commentator goes, oh yes, in this movement it's called grab a man, and you know, it's beautiful, the enhancing of the leg and all of that. I don't understand. And you're World of Ballet, you're trying to reach new audiences, right? Teach people about ballet. You are not doing it because you're just selling stuff. So I will appreciate you if you actually, when you say that, hold on, describe what is the movement. Oh, they're performing a movement, it's called grab a man. It's the motion of them kicking the leg up and down.
Isn't that what she did though?
No, they didn't do that. They used to do grab a man is beautiful extensions of the leg. You're talking about, for me, a new person. I'm talking about somebody that just bumped into the video and is watching.
That was one incident. Like,
yes, but I won't be able to understand it. And I'm not being a hater, I'm not being picky. I'm just seeing it from the point of view of my mother watching it. She'll be like, what?
The thing is, though, that World Ballet Day is really not intended for people that they're not really trying to get people to like ballet. They're trying to get the people that are already involved in dance and ballet
to like even more,
watch.
So they can go and watch the companies perform.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That's what it is.
So, which is great. I mean, it's good to open the doors, but at the same time, it shows me that they are not that good. And I know you're gonna hate me, and I know you're gonna say all of that, but I explained you what I think. It was a showcase of several choreographers all over every single company, right? And then you got San Francisco, and you have, you know, the Australian Ballet. And what I find out myself as a dancer, as a spectator, my people on Instagram and Facebook, is that they're all doing the same.
Yeah, that's one thing.
The same. It's like,
if you actually didn't know which company you are watching. If it didn't say the name of the company, you
wouldn't know.
clips
Like,
of every company. They all look like. If you watch, I mean, some of the choreographies they do, it could be any company.
it could be technically one company showing you all their work. Like, it's really hard to see difference besides the Royal Ballet that was doing.
Royal Ballet was very different.
They're doing the hour of.
We're talking about choreography.
Kenneth McMillan. That was pretty interesting. I was so pumped because I love Kenneth McMillan, beautiful choreographer.
Let's
Go ahead.
Don't rush. Wait, we're
Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited. I wanna go.
Take it slowly.
Okay,
we're talking about the choreographies. Some of the choreographies, they don't really stand out. Like, I was watching and I was like, I wouldn't really go watch.
Tell you the truth, it was plain boring.
For example, it was like some pieces that were like amazing, very innovative. The movement was.
Which one?
Like one of the San Francisco Ballet.
Well, yeah, only one. I like only one. That was really cool. But go ahead, carry on.
Yes, one of the David Dawson's choreography in San Francisco Ballet was like very mesmerizing. It was beautiful.
Yeah, like I
movement,
think it was 4 guys and 2 girls
very well
dancing,
put
very nice,
together
beautiful, beautiful. That was really good, and the music spectacular.
So that stand out. Maybe another like Royal Ballet doing, for example, Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, but that's a very general thing because everybody knows that tale, you know, like.
Exactly, but at the same time, it stand out then. Because if you take those out of the equation, what's left is what I watched. It was a choreography that was based on a very repetitive kind of music.
Movement.
A repetitive kind of movement, like it was something you couldn't really see. There's a story behind.
I mean, we can tell that, you know, you don't have to be like telling me a story telling the whole thing. I understand
that.
that.
You don't have to make a musical, but
a lot of choreographers, I'm just trying to get myself into the choreography thing, doing some work myself. I don't mean to criticize nobody. Maybe they are great in what they do. Maybe I'm just a fool. Maybe. Who knows? Or maybe I'm right. Or maybe we're really like right. So what I'm saying is simple. Like, a lot of these choreographies, and I was thinking last night, what am I going to say? You know, like, but honestly, 100%, they are like beautiful movements, beautiful dancing, beautiful steps, put it with a good music.
Yeah.
That's what it was. For me, I didn't get anything, and I know they're rehearsing.
That's why I was saying those 2 were standing out more.
So yes, I mean, in general, 99%, 98% of these things that we watch was simply like a lot of choreographers are just trying to put pretty steps together without saying anything. And that's not an excuse. And let me tell you something very frank, my people, you choreographers out there, and big shots. If you don't have something to say
with your choreography,
what are you doing? Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna go back there, but for example, if you are pretty much putting these beautiful things together with the music and everything, and you have nothing to say over there Instagram, people here in Facebook, it's pretty much ornamental.
Yeah.
You know, like your choreography is like that poster, even though it has your name in there. It's pretty much an ornamental thing because
it's not even that poster. It's like a wallpaper.
Exactly, because you know it's just like. You go to those dollar stores and you have those paintings that they sell there, and this is like vessels for like flowers. That's what it is. You just watch a beautiful thing that you can hang, but has nothing to say. It's not political. No, it don't say nothing. It doesn't have to be political, but you have to say something, man. Like
you can watch it and you need to be touched. You need to be moved.
Yes.
That's what choreography is about.
So guys, if you're rewatching this, just let us know what you think and what happened.
If
you enjoy watching and maybe you agree with us, maybe you disagree. We love to hear from you. But in my opinion, I hate it. And I am not watching this from the point of view of a dancer. I'm watching this from the point of view also as a spectator, because you are telling me, you open the doors from your house and tell me, come and watch.
Yeah.
So, one thing I don't get, and we were like arguing last night about it, like why these dancers are so unhappy. Yes, silence. And Maria was saying, go ahead, explain then.
I was just saying that, okay, you're watching the class now, maybe they're being themselves, they have their own frustration, they maybe having injuries, maybe they're this or that, I don't know what's going on with
them. She's defending
them,
like,
I was saying, like, at least in the class, they're trying to get their technique together, I was thinking, whatever, but he was saying...
Yes, I'm saying that...
At least pretend to be happy. You're showcasing...
Look, you have the best job in the whole planet. Everybody out there is jealous of you having that job. We are not, because we actually... Maybe I will be jealous 5 years ago.
I'll come back to that.
You know what I mean? Like, but I'm doing my own thing. I'm good. But like you got the best job. The facilities of the Royal Ballet.
Oh my God,
They got
that
like
was-
I can't even say it,
They
like
have
a,
rehabilitation
they got like a
centers,
hospital in there.
They
Like
have a gym, there are Pilates, gyrotonics.
the biggest machines,
Oh my
everything
God.
that is like so expensive, all the things that you can use to your muscles, like they pamper these dancers like there is no tomorrow. They like when you call Royal Ballet, I am telling you, if you dance
It
with
is
these
royal.
people, you are like in the royalty. Like they treat you like a superstar. Very jealous of that. But you know, like you got all of
Amazing.
that, and then you come to the class like, oh my
Yeah.
God, what am I doing this? It's too early for this. That's what I sense, you know? And I can tell you that because I'm a dancer, and I can tell that because I know when I'm upset and when I'm annoying and that things come out. And it was one guy, one Latino guy
Oh, yeah,
in
he
the
was.
Royal Ballet. I don't remember his name. I don't recall. I think it's a solist
Solis,
there.
yeah.
And he was the only one that was having a blast. His
Yeah, he was
personality,
falling
you
off
know,
a
he was,
little bit.
he was dancing, man. He's like, this is the world of ballet. Like, I'm happy. Like, I mean, I'm showing everybody, don't go so far so people can still see you on Instagram.
see me, they see
So,
me.
you know, like, he was so happy and he comes through. And by the way, you dancers out there, like, the entire planet is watching you. I
Yeah.
mean, you gotta show what you got. You know, like you never know if the people that is
And I-
watching here, big companies, decides to like you because you're in the corner of Coro de Ballet. And that kid over there, every time he goes, is really happy and he's so
Yeah.
energetic. But everybody was dead. That was the walking dead for me. Like everybody was upset, or they're annoying, or they're stopping in the exercise, or the booty itches. Like, wow, what goes like really? You got the best job in the planet. At least you should show that you're happy. You know, and it's the biggest celebration of ballet in the entire planet. So if you're not happy, it's pretty much telling me that they told you, you guys gotta be in your best behavior, you gotta do the best you can. And I'm sure they told them, please enjoy, be happy, you know, like have fun. Because they always say that. But that was very disappointing to see that all these dancers are too preoccupied about their personal issues with their technique and stuff, and they miss the biggest opportunity of lifetime to actually, you know, dance. Like they say they reach over 1 billion, I don't know.
1 million.
Viewers, but when we were watching, it was like 200 people, maybe 1,000 here.
Yeah,
But
because it was maybe 1 million people reached in total, but early in the day when it started broadcasting was like 200 people. Then the most I saw reaching was like 1,000 people watching at the same time.
so what I'm saying is technically like, you know, you're lucky, man. You're like, maybe you work hard to get there, but you have it. So, you know, you're trying to inspire people, you know. The last time I was watching something here all the time, like, what the heck? Sorry, my people. So what is going on is simple, like, you are there, you know, you're supposed to be a representation of this organization, but you're representing, like, the way you are, like, it looks like unhappy,
You're trying
like...
to advertise your season.
Yes,
So,
that's what
right?
is going on. Like
Like-
they have you there dancing in order for them to sell more tickets to get people more into the theater. That's the whole thing. World Day of Ballet is a big media marketing campaign that has good things and has bad things. Bad things that they don't think about reaching everybody else. They're just reaching you that you love ballet, and they give you, you know, all the things that you can see. They don't give you the whole thing, just sneak peek. So make sure you come and watch the show because it's opening tomorrow night. It's okay, they have the right. You don't have to watch. We didn't have to watch, but we're dancers, so.
I like watching, you know, taking time to see how they take class. I didn't want to watch the whole class, you know, I wanted to skim through the class.
So by the
and
way,
get
the
to
only
person.
company that I really wanted to see was the Bolshoi because
Yeah.
they recognized the most famous company, but their broadcasting was at 2 a.m. New York time, so impossible. I gotta go to do my thing.
And
I
they're the
gotta
only
work.
ones that don't have
And
it.
by the way, they have no videos on the
have
internet. One video and happened that somebody probably videotaped it with their camera when it was
Yeah.
broadcasting. What is that telling me? Do they have big problems with like releasing stuff because people
Because
want
they
to see
have
it?
the previous year, so it means they might
Like,
take longer to put it
For
out.
me, if you're telling me that it's gonna be live, it's gonna be available 30 days after, I'm expecting to be available 30 days after. No, like 20 days after the day went live, because it just defeat the purpose. And it's very disappointing for any dancers, and it's really, I honestly was very disappointed with that.
You
You
couldn't
know,
watch
like,
it
I couldn't
right
watch
away.
really, and on top of that, you know, people work. You have things to do. I got it, but put it next day so you can actually, you know, see it, what you missed and everything, and interact with these people. That's one point. I didn't like that.
So-
Let's go back to the choreographers, Maria.
The choreographers again?
Yes. So another thing that I noticed, and it's a big problem with ballet. Ballet has that problem.
We didn't say what companies were included, but
How long in general? Pretty much everybody was like that. I hate when you are telling me what is your piece about.
That's the well, that's what we're talking about. The choreographies that they all look the same. There was like a pretty movement put together to good music.
Let's go. I'm gonna go off on this big time. I am not the best choreographer. I do humble things myself with my little dancer here, my beautiful wife Maria. We go dance for these kids in public schools, and we actually put thought into what we do. You know, we want to say things. We want to represent the times that we're living. I don't have no problem with you people trying to do choreography and being interesting, but what are you doing? Like, seriously, like, first of all, let me just go back and then you take over. I am about to watch your team. So, what is this piece about? Oh, it's the reflection of life and the search of humanity, and it's, you know, the movement connects to the inner self, and the hate, and you have all of that, right? And keep going, and you're like, what is this nonsense?
And then you watch the ballet, and you're like,
and then you watch the ballet, and it's absolutely about nothing of that. It's a bunch of girls running around repeating, which is okay. It's stressful. If the choreographer intended to make you stress, you did a good job. Because I was like, well, I don't see the love, I don't see the passion, I don't see none of that. And let me just refer that. San Francisco Ballet. What is the name of this guy?
Dwight Rodden?
Dwight, whatever, right? Rodden. He's a choreographer for Complexions Ballet here in New York.
He gets around other ballet companies, so he says his word.
I'm gonna tell you my opinion. I think Complexions is a hell of a company, and the dancers are great, the way they move and they work. So this choreographer is being invited to choreograph in San Francisco Ballet. He has a set of maybe 10 or 15 dancers, best of the dancers that you can possibly work with because they are technically gifted. Like, jump in ahead and do this, and they will do it. Now do it to the left, no problem. They are that good. So he's setting up this weird piece. Let me just talk first about the piece. So it's a bunch of, movement and really like off-balance stuff. Like, you can see it's very hardcore contemporary.
Yeah, they ask him what
So, hold on. So, you see the dancers. I am a dancer, and I can tell you when somebody's dancing something that they feel uncomfortable doing.
Yeah.
Every single dancer was uncomfortable.
It looked like the movement didn't really fit for them.
It's not. So this is my question for all of you viewers. If you happen to watch, please, opinion on this. We want to hear you. This is what I think myself. So I see these dancers going, and it just seems awkward. The music is, of course, Philip Glass. So everybody likes to use Philip Glass because, when you use this music, it makes you look cool. Deep, I'm a genius. I'm just, creating this movement with this amazing, complicated music, and I'm so edgy because he's a 21st century composer. Please get out of here, man. Like, seriously, like, whatever. So they ask him, let's go back. They ask, what is your piece about, Mr. Rodden?
He says something like it's about love and exploring human relations.
He said it's about love. It's about love.
Human interaction.
Human interaction and love. It's a lot going on, guys. It's about this. So they play the thing.
Like, let's watch it. Okay,
let's watch it. So we watch. I'm watching like. Okay, like. I don't see no love in here. I see a lot of human interaction. Yes, touching, moving. That's good. Yeah, I'm touching. Just human interaction. So yeah. Oh, good. Oh yeah, we're interacting. That's great. That's human interaction. I didn't know. But I'm so happy that they told me. So at the end of the whole piece,
they ask him again.
They go, "Oh my God, it was so wonderful to see this." So Mr. What's his name? Rodden. Mr. Rodden.
So would you say this is more like an abstract or a story?
So yes, the lady asked,
like
Mr. Rodden, is this an abstractive work?
He says it's a wandering narrative. So
hold on. Wait. No, hold on. He says yes, it could. It's an abstract piece, but it's also
he said it's about love, but it's open. It's
open for interpretation.
Your interpretation.
Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, is it about love or is it about nothing? So I really think, my friend, you took that. I don't know. I might bump into you in New York. I don't care. I'm giving my opinion. This is a free country. My brother, I don't know about your life or what you're trying to do, but you are funny, gotta say, because you say that into the whole planet, that your piece was about love and human interaction, but then it was abstract.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe you'll be confused. I don't know, I don't understand it. I didn't understand it. And by the way, hold on, this is the question of the day for everybody there. If a dancer doesn't look good doing one piece, is it the dancer's fault or is the choreographer's?
That's the thing, like that guy, what you're saying, like choreographer needs to take out of the dancer
Exactly
what they want them to say.
Like, for example, he goes there and he tries to choreograph these wonderful ballet dancers. If they were dancers from complexion company,
They move differently.
They move different. It's 100% contemporary movement. And they mix it with ballet. San Francisco Ballet is 100% a ballet company. They can do contemporary, but you gotta push it out of them. So,
Yeah.
you know, like, and I can see that they're trying to do this movement that the company is doing because it's choreography, but it looks bad. Because, you know, I do feel it's the choreographer's fault, 100%. Because when you work with a choreographer, you know, he has to be good enough to pull that out of you.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Like I was watching like the whole other companies. I think when they're asked, they're required. They have no choice. They're in this company. They're under a contract. They have to do every ballet they are asked to
Yes.
by whoever choreographer comes in. I lost my train
Yes,
of thought.
yes.
So they.
The choreographer, the contract, you're obligated
So,
to do some stuff that you might not want.
You're obligated to do those things. So, oh
So,
my God, I lost
okay,
my
let me
train of
take over.
thought.
Even though, well, I guess what she's trying to say is that you gotta do this and you don't have a choice, but the choreographer has to actually, you know, kind of like take you over. It's like, okay, this is my work. I know you're moving this way. Break it down. Go on the floor. Roll. You know, it's okay, guys. It doesn't have to be that proper. It's okay to look a little bit different once in a while. And that's the magic of a good choreographer.
Yeah. So,
you know, like getting out of that. Because in the Royal Ballet, the other guy was doing Alice Wonderland. You can see he's talking. Alice, you are like a little bit upset. Like, look at him.
I love that
So, you know,
guy.
he's actually pushing her to the point that she's taking so much out of her. Acting was pretty on
like
top.
His
It
name's
was
Christopher. He was the director.
the rehearsal director of
there.
the Royal Ballet.
He was very good taking out of the dancers what they want to say in each movement,
Yes.
to remind them what to think when they're doing the movement.
So, you know, and I
It was
feel
great. I love
choreographers,
that.
and like this guy, for example, I'm not picking on you, and just because that happened, that's what I saw, is that you might be wonderful with your company, but you're used to these people, you know? Like, these people dance with you every day of your life, pretty much. And you're taking a big job like that. I mean, you really got to prove to everybody that you can make those dancers dance the way you want.
Yeah.
Because I feel they're fighting your choreography.
Yeah, that's what says. You
So-
can't. I was trying to say that these dancers, they're under the contract to do whatever they're asked to, but they look they're uncomfortable
Comfortable.
sometimes doing the movement. And you can tell that they're not really enjoying the movement, and that's what makes me think like, am I really in a disadvantaged position to not be part of the company, or do I actually feel like more privileged to have the freedom as a freelance dancer to do what I want to do?
Whatever we want. Yes,
Right?
I would say the second choice. But
Because yes, you might do the ballet like, oh my God, I cannot understand this choreography. I don't know, they're just doing the same movement. This feels like so weird. I don't like it.
So,
But
I
you
mean,
have to do it
it's a
anyway,
sad, like I
you
say,
know, so-
and that ballet was about nothing to me. That ballet, I'll tell you what I think was ballet. That he got a commission for that, and he maybe took the money. Of course, not take the money, you're not gonna pay for it, and he just make a beautiful ornamental ballet.
Yep.
Beautiful, great steps and transitions, put it together with a very intense music and Philip Glass. So, you know, you look intense and you, oh my God, this is from the guts out to the whole planet.
But the thing is, a lot of people that do.
But a lot of the ballet world like that. So I don't blame him because he's probably pretty much a smart guy. He's giving them what they want to see.
But that's why ballet would, in that way, will never reach regular people.
So this was the media thing about World of Ballet was great, beautiful, all the charade, the cameras, the pam, all of that was good.
Because
but
regular
it's
people-
very niche. Like it's only
Yeah.
for ballet people. Like if you're a ballet dancer and you study ballet and all of that, this is for you. If you are just somebody that maybe that's contemporary dance, I love something else, maybe musical theater, that's not for you because you won't have a clue what's going on.
Yeah, because people like want to watch that. They want to buy a ticket to watch the ballet, but they end up seeing a ballet that they cannot really identify with. They cannot really get
One
anything
thing
out of.
I have to say, Marisita, that I really like and I wish the Royal Ballet do more. And I think that
I really like Royal Ballet.
That's the secret. Now, I don't like everything. Some stuff
I mean,
was like, well,
yeah,
but I mean, for example, they did the Macmillan Hour. Kenneth Macmillan.
Yeah.
And they pick the ballets that are not that, like, you know.
They're not a good representation of his choreography.
I mean, it's his work, you know. Some of those works are great,
It's
but
his work, but
like,
he did the revival of Nijinsky's Jeu, whatever.
yes.
I cannot say that word.
So he recreated
Jeu.
his ballet by photographs. So he didn't really know exactly how it looked like. He saw some photos and put something together. And then, you know, several companies with the Australian ballet,
I don't know.
Scottish.
Oh yes,
The Scottish ballet did this time was what is the name of the company?
Rite of Spring.
Rite of Spring, and that was heavy, man. I like the pattern.
That
It
was
was
hard.
intense. That was hot. That was really good. I have nothing to say. When I love something, my people, like, it makes me feel like wanna dance it.
Yeah.
That's when I
You're
say
like,
that's like, and that's the same feeling for anybody else. You know, like, oh guys, when I see you, I just wanted to dance, and they don't dance at all. So
Yeah.
you know, that's moving on. So what I was saying is about this
You wanted to see more of Macmillan's
Yes,
choreography.
I mean, you know, take like Manon, you know, take like Romeo and Juliet and do a little rehearsal and things like that.
Yeah,
so everybody doesn't know about ballet can actually see what his ballet is all about. But you pick pieces that are very hard to understand even for dancers.
Yeah.
You know, like very complicated music phrases, and the dancers are doing very intricate, weird movements. That is like, it's overall it's a beautiful new thing, but it's not like, it's not gonna make a kid 8 years old fall in love with it, you know, like, oh my god, no, it's not
But
gonna
at
happen.
the same time, I think it's great they're trying to keep one of the choreographies that were by one of the most legendary dancers, Nijinsky, that we taught in the previous live topic, by the way.
But I love it, but I have to disagree with you, Maria, man. You know why? Because these people, man, do something new. Like, you keep repeating the same thing. Now they're taking Nijinsky's choreography and remade them. Like, all of this company, maybe from the trend they show, maybe 4 of them have Nijinsky pieces. Like, really?
Leave Nijinsky's piece as it was.
Yeah, leave it the way it was. Well, you gotta take something and remake it. And I know some of them look cool, but come on, man. Like, can you have a little bit more, like, intelligence to come up with something new? I keep saying it, like, yeah, you can hate me if you want, hate me, I don't care. But I love my ballet, and I want to create something better or newer. Not better, something different that people that doesn't love ballet can love it. And that's my input. Anyway, what else? Are we missing anything else?
Saying like, oh yeah, you also like the fact that there is some like kind of flash mob.
Oh yes, this is for me from Ballet Popular.
That was nice, that was cool.
Royal Ballet, you got my respect. And I think I'm gonna copy your idea. Or maybe recreate it in my own way. So the Royal Ballet sent a couple of dancers to local places, like community centers and things like that, to teach people dancing. Like elderly, young, you know, anyone that wanted to learn. And they're doing like ballet, but it's very simple. For me, you can show me the most amazing ballet dancers, but this was the thing that touched my heart.
Yeah.
The old guy doing the thing, and it was doing like with Nutcracker and Sugar Plum, a few things like that, like Nutcracker music. And and all this very nice thing. No judgment, just 100% pure dance. And then at the end of the process, they set up this little thing in the mall and did a flash mob. So everybody that was part of it became part of the flash mob, and it was great. I love it. And that's what ballet should be about it. Like, reach out people, include, not exclude. And the World of Ballet Day is the biggest spectacle that exclude everybody except ballet dancers.
I mean, even ballet dancers might feel excluded. I'm like, oh my god, these dancers are so lucky. I can't even.
No, and people love it. And I saw the comments, and people are like, oh my god, I love it. And people send their photos trying to dance and everything. I guess that was a way for them to include them. But like, it's still, oh, look at Megan with the photo. Nice, thank you very much. Move on. So now we're gonna go to, you know, it's not much emphasis in that. And ballet cannot be ballet without the people can appreciate it.
Yeah.
So my people, I think that's enough. Is anything that we're missing? Oh, by the way. So, and the biggest thing of the media that I love, this amazing World of Ballet that probably charging millions of dollars to this company to create this crazy thing. And we do the same thing with a couple of things, but I don't want to talk. What you say? So this amazing, huge master media company, whether Instagram, are doing this just to sell tickets first. And then to actually, the way that they reach everybody else is ballet in the cinema.
Yep.
That's another one that I'm gonna go on. So, they tell you, if you cannot really see, you cannot really come to the theater, at least go to the movie theater so you can watch Alice in Wonderland and all of that.
I mean, why not? I mean,
you really got it. I wanna go. But I'm gonna tell you something. if it's a Spider-Man playing and it's Alice Wonderland, I'll probably watch Spider-Man. And you probably will too.
Depends.
Well, maybe
Girls
are. Well, what about if it's a romantic comedy that you really like?
Yeah, maybe.
That's it. Game over. So that's it. Oh, Alice Wonder. No, can I go? Love the day of tomorrow. And then you change your mind and you decide to go to Hollywood instead of ballet. It's a good try. I think it's great, but that
I
idea.
think you might get more people though in, you know.
It will get more people when you start actually trying to reach more people. They are not.
But that's why they're doing Alice in Wonderland, because it's a story that everybody knows and they want to see it in ballet.
Yes, I understand that, but I guarantee you that the people, the parents will take kids to the Minion first than Alice Wonderland. If you're gonna go and put things on the movie theaters, you gotta think about that. You're competing with the biggest companies of entertainment.
I guess, from my opinion, is that the Alice in Wonderland, it's a good thing to put on TV. But if you're saying to put like that Philip Glass choreography with Philip Glass music choreography with that on screen, then that I wouldn't go to watch.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to say. I will watch Alice in Wonderland.
Because you're a ballet lover. Because that's what you do.
And I like this.
Would your mother go to see Alice in Wonderland?
I don't know, she doesn't really go to the movies. I don't know.
Well, let's say she goes to the movie. Probably she's gonna go watch something she like. I'm not saying that it's a bad idea, guys. What I'm saying is that it's just not put it in a right way. You know, like and it starts with like including people, you know, like describe what you're saying, what is the movement means, you know, like, and actually, you know, let these dancers talk. Don't kind of like prepare them. Because I can see that they're like...
It was a couple dances, they were like...
Oh, yes, well, dancing the movement is really great. I am very good. I am developing a lot of passion in myself. Yes, I agree with what he says. I think, please. I know not everybody's good to get on YouTube and everything, but man, you know they're going to interview you the next day because you're a solist. Think about something. You know, be smart, my people, my fellow dancers, like... You are a principal, you're a solist. They're going to ask you probably about the piece. So, I love the piece. I think it's great. Yeah, something and be energetic. You know, I'm not saying go crazy like us, be energetic.
Feel like him, you know? It's like,
Yes, you know, I feel this is moving me like I never experienced this before. It was such a, like, transcendent thing. You know, make something up. I don't know. I'm good at that. Anyway, my people, this has been an amazing chat today.
Yes, and I hope you get to enjoy a little bit of the World Ballet Day and make ballet every
go ahead.
part of your everyday.
So I noticed today that we don't have that many viewers right now when we're broadcasting live. I don't know. Is maybe the topic? Who knows?
I guess the World Ballet Day is really not that popular.
So... or maybe we are not that popular. But we try to get there. Anyway, my people... I really wish you have an amazing World Day of Ballet, and it should be every day. If you're a dancer out there and you're dancing, it should be every day a celebration because you are healthy and you got everything going on for you to succeed.
Yeah, and have fun with when you're going to class and feel grateful that you are able to do that. Even if you're not in a company, feel like that maybe that'd be better for you because it allows you the freedom to explore what you want.
So, and actually, this is a great reflection of you dancers out there watching that's maybe what you want, but look how unhappy these people are. Because you can truly see some of them were really unhappy. You can see it comes across the camera. And I think I love the idea. I think it's great. But it shouldn't be one day, you know, it should be made better. Include people, actually bring people and interview them to tell them, you know, ask them, instead of having the choreographer, man, telling you what it's about, have audience, little guests that you just grab, and then just, hey, what do you think what about this ballet?
But that's what they don't want to read.
They don't do that because they be like,
I didn't see that.
I like, the ballerinas were really good and the guys were so beautiful, but I didn't really get it. And of course, they don't want to get to that point.
Yeah.
Anyways, wrapping it up, my people, hitting back, one more thing?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, we are good. So we wish you a beautiful everyday
of ballet
of your life. If you're a dancer, dance and do your thing. I'm not gonna preach you. Just be who you want to be and put a life. You know, so it's easy. Anyway, my people, Hitting Ballet Popular, helping you build your passion and influence through the dance. YouTube, Thank you for watching. You have a wonderful day, and we are disconnecting.
Bye bye.